Hi, this is Makayla Leone, and this meditation will assist you on how to get back on track whenever you've fallen off your track. Have you, or possibly known someone who has had the experience of making a new plan for our lives? Be it exercising regularly, to eat more healthily, perhaps even to create a new project. And then, after a fairly short period of time, we all fall off the wagon? Perhaps you missed a few days of doing it properly, and then you lost that sense of excitement that you were doing something fantastic for yourself. Perhaps you lost motivation for the whole thing and it seemed like you were back at square one. This all or nothing thinking, where you say, either I'm doing it at 100% or I'm not doing it at all, doesn't really work in the long term. If you treat your plans as either 100% successes or total failures, you make them into fragile, delicate ornaments. One little bump and they're shattered. It's about being adaptable and flexible as you stay on track. Focus on the end result. To make successful, long-lasting changes, it's essential to build in flexibility into your plans and goals. For example, if you wanted to be a writer, it's useful to have expansion and contraction zones. You promise yourself you'll write a minimum of 3,000 words a week, but you will work towards a maximum of 10,000. So as long as you do at least 3,000, you know you're on course. And the weeks that you do more, you can feel even extra good. Keeping things realistic and achievable helps to build confidence and allows you to reach for more. Setting up steady small wins expands your ability to create more wins. Be kind to yourself. Even some of the most productive people in history, such as the writer Charles Dickens, who wrote something like 21 novels and numerous short stories, plays, and nonfiction pieces, felt lazy and unable to work sometimes. If you stick to your exercise plan and eat healthily 80% of the time, you'll be doing miracles for your body and your health. Sometimes trying to stick to one plan 100% is a stretch for most people. Even Olympic athletes are not always ready for competition and lean and fit. They have a good general base of health and fitness which gets near the 100% mark only as competition time comes around. So with that in mind, I'd like you now to close your eyes. If you haven't yet done so. And just begin to get a sense of how it is that you relax. On feeling relaxed, how it feels when you know that relaxation is beginning. At the end of a long day, or on a holiday, vacation, even in a hot bath. Because relaxation doesn't always come all at once. It grows over time, deeper and deeper. And sometimes you might notice yourself breathing a bit more deeply and feeling a bit more still. Your body a bit more heavy. Thoughts a bit more hazy, drifting. And it's funny that in a way, it's not really you who does that. Because when you relax, really relax, you don't consciously try. Unconsciously, it's easy. there simply isn't any effort at all. You simply, unconsciously, begin to breathe more deeply. And you begin to feel gradually more still. Your body feels more heavy. Your thoughts, more hazy. And that just happens all by itself, magically. And of course, you can help that process along, because you can. Imagine the warmth of a hot bath, the comfort of sinking down, bubbles, feeling the water run through your fingers, hearing the water as gentle waves backwards and forwards, and breathing in this steam. And you can even imagine being on a holiday or vacation somewhere you love or imagined in your mind, relaxing very deeply in surroundings you feel very comfortable in, and even getting a vague sense of the sky. How does it look? Notice the sensation, the smell of the area. It can be enough to produce real physical comfort in your body. And as relaxed as you're becoming right now, I wonder how you would feel if you were twice as relaxed, to literally double your comfort, honestly and unconsciously. Unconsciously and honestly now. Notice how you can begin to really drift into a really restful holiday, vacation. And as you enjoy the rest of the learnings to come, excitement, now, I'd like you to now get a sense of how your plan, agenda, or goal was before you started listening to my voice in this meditation. What is it that you want to make these changes? How often you need to be doing things, perhaps daily or a few times a week? However often you had set yourself with the goal or plan, agenda, why you want to do that, what will happen if you do, what will happen if you don't. Just bringing that to your mind right now. And I'd like you to notice now how, when that plan is too rigid, it can become like an inner boss, a dictator. In your mind, a dictator that you've created, that can criticize, and orders you to get on with things. And the more that the orders start to pile up, the more resistant you feel, and the more likely you'll find something else to do. Anything but what's part of that plan. And what would it be like to really notice and consider how much rigidity and resistance have been built into that plan, making it like a delicate ornament. One knock and it cracks apart. If it was flexible, it could bend, shift, and adapt instead of break. And it's so important to have a healthy relationship with your plans and projects, so that your plan becomes your friend. Isn't it wonderful to be with your friends? Your plans, goals, agendas can be your friend. They are your friend. And when you put your energy into it, you receive benefits. And the first step to doing that right now is to get a sense of that plan here before you, as if you could see it written up, or a chart or a picture of it. However you envision it is perfect. It's exactly what you are planning to do. Excellent. And then allow a cloud of soft white light to gently drift down and cover your plan like a mist that gets thicker and lighter, swirling and glowing before you, hiding that plan from your conscious mind. That's right. While you unconsciously make some very important changes on how you make plans that really work for you, integrating, adapting, because it's been known for a very long time that if you want to construct a building that can survive any shifts of the earth, you need to use building materials that are very strong and can also flex and shift when needed. Because materials that are too rigid can be damaged by even minor shifts, while the ones that can flex and can absorb the vibrations can stand strong. And you are a living being, alive and vibrant, with cycles of energy and enthusiasm, alternating your need to rest and restore, your need to work and exert yourself, your need to play and have fun. That plan is a part of you now. And for it to be strong and healthy and become a firmly rooted part of your present and your future, you must allow for that life force, for your different needs, so that there are times you can rest and times you can work hard and still feel good. Even times that you can drift off course a little and then get back on track to the plan. Like a little tree growing up from a seed, sprouting up through the soil, growing and resting, growing and resting, bending this way and that way. The breeze pushes it to and fro, becoming stronger and stronger each day, more deeply rooted. Feeling the warmth of the sun, finding the best route, finding the best way, until, before you know it, the sturdy tree has grown, still with living flexibility and deeply rooted strength, happy and healthy beneath the sky. And in a moment, you're going to notice that white mist beginning to clear. And you're also going to notice changes your unconscious has made to your plan. Notice and let it integrate. Excellent. Your unconscious mind will ensure that it's an organic part of your life, as its priority is preserving your body. It will make sure that it meets your needs and allows you to be really successful and succeed. What changes you will notice first is up to you. Perhaps your inner voice has become softer and more friendly. Perhaps that plan looks more strong and flexible, with excellent expansion and contraction zone. And you can notice how it's ever so bright and compelling as you see that mist drift up right now, making that plan so clear to you, so right for you. And as you notice the vision of your plan, goal, agenda before you, bold and bright, like a colorful living movie, drawing you in, and you can notice a feeling of wanting to just do it, to get it going right now. The inner yes, the rightness of it, as you feel the compelling benefits of really doing this right now. And you can just zoom right inside this plan right now, zooming in, and feel what it's like to do it, and feel satisfied with every step. This day, and then another day, and then another day, and then maybe going slightly off course, and knowing that's okay, because an encouraging inner voice steps back in as you get back on track. Notice how you're feeling the benefits in every cell, tingling with joy that you're on course. And part of staying on course is making adjustments. Small adjustments. Just like a boat or a plane, carrying you where you want to go, going off course a little, and then noticing the indications, so you make an adjustment and get back on course. And I wonder how it'll feel to have been doing this for quite some time now, and to look back at that old, rigid, all-or-nothing way of doing things, that old inner dictator, and that old sense of resistance, way, way, way back there in the distance, far away, fading away. And you're feeling ever so good now. It feels good to be moving smoothly, heading where you want to be. Heading where you want to be going, and you can listen to this meditation regularly and integrate these changes more deeply each and every time. And you can bring the rest of being on a holiday or a vacation and coming back restored and refreshed with you. As you prepare to come back to right now, and you can feel very good as you do, as you're preparing to become wide awake. And you can notice the sensation of the surface that you're resting on. Noticing the position of your body as you reorientate to this present moment and to your surroundings, and you can just come all the way back to now into the room, and as you open your eyes, you might enjoy a nice stretch. Welcome back.